In this tutorial, we will see how to export grades from D2L to Excel. The video will use a live course, so all student information will be grayed out in order to comply with FERPA. The first step is to click on Grades in the menu line at the top of D2L. The next screen that appears depends on how you have D2L configured. I am showing the Managing Grades screen since that is the D2L default. Regardless, you need to click on Enter Grades at the top to get to the option to export grades. That brings up the screen you use to manually enter student grades. Click on Export near the top. D2L now lists all of the grades that are available to export. I'll scroll down so you can see more. You click on the box beside each grade you wish to export. You can export a single grade item, every grade in D2L, or anything in between. Once you have made your selection, click on Export to Excel at the bottom. Note that you can also click on Export to CSV or comma-separated values. On a PC, CSV files are almost always opened by Excel, so the results are almost the same. If you're going to make changes and then re-import into D2L, you should use the CSV option and make sure to save the file as a CSV file in Excel. That brings up a dialog box with a link to a file. You click on that link to open the grades in Excel. Your operating system may require you to click on one additional dialog box. Just click on OK. The grades load into Excel with each row as a student and each column as a grade. You cannot tell here since I have grayed out the student information, but D2L exports the grades in what seems to be a completely random student order. They are not in order by first name, last name, or username. You'll have to sort them to make them usable. Note that I've added a sort order grade item to my grades to make sorting easier. The first row contains the headings. These are the headings that you will need to create a file that can be imported back to D2L. Not all of this information is needed for importing. Other than the closing angle bracket, you can leave off all of the information after the numeric. Until you have more experience with D2L importing, having the extra information never hurts. Note that grades that are calculated in D2L, like the final grade shown here, are exported as numbers and not calculations. While this completes the export process, there's some cleanup remaining in D2L. D2L does not automatically close the grade export dialog box, so you must manually click on Close. Likewise, D2L does not automatically close the screen where you select the grades to export, so you must click on Cancel. That returns you to the Enter Grades screen. If this tutorial was useful, I have 3 MOOCs on Udemy.com that may interest you or your students. Creating exciting videos using PowerPoint slides shows you how to take your classroom PowerPoint slides and turn them into narrated videos for online courses. Working Operations Management Problems has over 8 hours of tutorials giving step-by-step instructions on how to work problems typically covered in Operations Management. Working Business Statistics Problems has almost 9 hours of tutorials giving step-by-step instructions on how to work problems typically covered in Business Statistics.